Sing that shit.
But before I hop right into it, I'd like to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, SeatGeek. Now, I know you guys have already heard of this app, but if you haven't, I would highly recommend that you go check it out. SeatGeek is an app that takes all the confusion out of buying a ticket. Be it a game, concert, Broadway show, whatever the occasion may be, they got you. And they even give you a out of 10 score on each ticket to know if you're getting a good or a bad deal. Green good, red bad. And if you're still kind of iffy on it, if you use my promo code ModernHoops, you'll get $20 off your first purchase. And there will be a link to it in the description box below. And remember, if you use my promo code ModernHoops, you will get $20 off your first purchase. So go check them out. Now, it's never a good idea to set high expectations on rookies, but it happens, and the reasoning behind that is because one, narrative, and sometimes draft positioning. And just because a rookie may not live up to those high expectations in his rookie season doesn't make him a bust. There's been countless NBA stars and even superstars that underperformed in their rookie season but went on to have amazing NBA careers. Also, sometimes injuries and other unfortunate circumstances plays a role in the equation. But with that being said, and as you already seen by the title of this video, we're going to be looking at 5 rookies from this past NBA draft class with high expectations heading into the next NBA season. But let's jump right into it. Now, coming in at number 1 is DeAndre Ayton. Now, the main reason why I'm going to be putting DeAndre Ayton on this list is because he was the number 1 pick and he also had an amazing college career. And for 2, a lot of people had him as being the most NBA ready prospect in the draft body-wise. And since he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has all the room to flourish, and you know, he won't be restricted like a Jason Tatum in the Boston Celtics with other superstars. And prior to the NBA draft, he made numerous bold statements stating that he should go number 1 overall and that he's the best competitor out of everyone else in the draft. And he even said that he could see a little bit of Shaq and Kobe 2.0 in him and Devin Booker. Now, there's nothing wrong in having confidence in yourself, but in saying those statements, you're setting high expectations on yourself heading into the next NBA season. And a lot of people will be looking at how he performs next season, but just for being the number 1 pick alone, he will have a lot of expectations heading into the next NBA season. And I'm also interested in how him and Devin Booker will mesh together alongside with Josh Jackson and the rest of the young core. Number 2, Luka Doncic. Now, Luka Doncic was the most covered player in the NBA draft class this year. The man was a phenomenon in the European League, and he was even the youngest MVP at only 19 years of age, and also led his team to a title. And he's also been playing in the EuroLeague since he was only 16 years old. And people had him as being the most NBA ready prospect in the draft class, and he even could have been the number 1 pick with all the potential he showed and with all the hype he was getting on the court. But with that being said, that led to a lot of big expectations heading into the next NBA season. And prior to the NBA draft, he even said that it would be a huge mistake for teams to pass up on him. Doncic will be expected to follow a line of NBA European greats such as the likes of Dirk and Manu Ginobili. And I know Manu Ginobili was born in Argentina, but you know, he played in the European League, so we're gonna go with that. But Doncic is supposed to be the next big thing for the Dallas Mavericks. He's supposed to be a once-in-a-generation type of player and is expected to do big things right from the start, kind of like a LeBron James when he first came into the NBA. So heading into the next NBA season, a lot of eyes will be on Luka Doncic to perform well. Number 3, Trae Young. Now, when you have a player compared to the likes of Steph Curry, the greatest shooter of all time, you're gonna have a lot of high expectations. Now, Trae Young had one of the best college seasons ever, putting up averages of 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists. And the Atlanta Hawks were so sold on him that they traded Luka Doncic for Trae Young on draft night. Now, I'm gonna say this personally, I wasn't so fond of that move, but you know, that's just my personal opinion. This could be one of those moves that they'll regret ever doing, but you know, you still had some NBA players such as LeBron backing up Trae Young. Now, Trae Young comes with a lot of doubts to a lot of people because of his game. Yeah, Trae Young can shoot the ball lights out, but his defense is a glaring weakness in his game, and turnovers are also a major problem, and he seems to have a terrible shot IQ. And you know, since he's not really a big guy, so he might struggle to finish against NBA level defenders. But once again, when you're compared to the likes of Steph Curry, a lot of people are going to be watching you next season, so he'll be out to prove his doubters wrong next season. Number 4, Kevin Knox. Now maybe it's a good thing that Knicks fans boo each player they draft on draft night because it's proven they work. They booed Porzingis and look how he turned out to be. But in all serious matters, Kevin Knox showed a lot of potential in the NBA Summer League this year. He has great size for a forward, standing at 6'9", can handle the ball, a great versatile defender, can attack closeouts, really athletic, great rebounder, and a great off-ball player. And he also seems to have a developed jump shot as well, but don't take it as a for sure thing just yet. But with the great performance he gave during the Summer League, he has raised a lot of eyebrows, especially for Knicks fans, as the future is really starting to look bright, and I think he has the potential to be the second best player on the team behind Kristaps Porzingis. And a lot of people are interested in what Kevin Knox and the Knicks young core are capable of doing next season. Also, Kevin Knox could play a big part in the Knicks offseason next year, because if he does live up to those high expectations during his rookie season, then he could make the Knicks much more attractive for big name free agents like Kyrie Irving, because they'll have something really good going on in Kristaps Porzingis and Kevin Knox and the other young guys they have on the team. So a lot of eyes will be on Kevin Knox and the Knicks heading into the next NBA season, and I believe he will live up to those expectations. Number 5, Collin Sexton. Now, if there's any reason to watch the Cavs at all next season, it's because of Collin Sexton, and all eyes will be on him because of LeBron James' departure. Collin Sexton showed a lot of potential in the NBA Summer League. He's a fierce competitor, great in the pick and roll, explosive, good scorer, can attack the paint, and is a solid defender. But the main question about his game is, can he develop a consistent jump shot? Although I don't see the Cavs doing much at all next season, but people will be watching Sexton to see if he's the one to take over post LeBron James era in Cleveland. But with that being said, those are my 5 rookies with high expectations heading into the next NBA season. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, and subscribe for more NBA content. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.